You're at a cookout and you're not sure how to track something, you can go ahead and track anything that is like a casserole that doesn't have a whole lot of meat in it, or something like a handful of chips, or maybe it's a dessert that you're just not sure what exactly is in it. You can portion this out with a cupped handful. So use your hand and picture a cupped handful of this dessert, portion it out like that, and here's how you're going to track that. You're going to go to your diary, which I'm on right now, go to add food, and then you're going to go to my foods. Next, you're going to create a food, and you're going to put this in as carbs. And the description is just going to be carbs as well. And then the serving size is going to be 1 unit is going to be gram, right? And then there's only going to be 1 serving per container. And then you're going to click on next. The calories for 1 gram of carb is 4 calories. So you're going to put 4. And then under carb, you're going to put 1. And then click on save. And you're going to say, no thanks, we don't need to add more details. We're keeping this really simple. Then you're going to see that your carbs are in your meal 1. We're going to change this to 20 grams because if you did a cupped handful of this dessert, let's say, probably has around 20 to 30 grams of carbohydrates. So we're going to click on 20, and now you're going to see that this added 20 carbs and 80 calories. So go ahead and check that off. And then now we're going to do the same thing for fats because this dessert probably has some fats in it. So we're going to go to my foods, do the same thing, create a food. We're going to call this fat. And then we'll call it fat again. The unit is going to be 1 gram. 1 gram and 1 serving per container. Next, the calories for 1 gram of fat are 9. So we're going to put 9 calories. Total fat is going to be 1 gram. You're going to save it, click on no thanks, and then we're going to change this. Typically, a cupped handful of like a dessert or some other like highly processed food or a casserole is going to be around like 14-ish grams. It really depends, but if you are doing a fat loss phase right now, you're trying to lose about 1 pound a week, then you want to overestimate this. So I would start at 14 grams and just click on 14 grams. So you're going to see 14 grams of fat equals out to 126 calories here. Check that off. And now you're going to see that you added in and tracked 206 calories of food. And you're going to have in your nutrition section, if you go down to nutrition, click on where it says nutrients for the day, you'll see 20 carbs and 14 grams of fat. And that's how easy it is to track something that you're not totally sure how to track. Just track it like this. And the better you get at tracking, the more accurate you'll get at the certain foods, and you'll start to understand like what is in certain foods. And if you have a food that you know the exact calories, you can actually put in the macros this way and not have to get premium for MyFitnessPal. I hope this helps. Please let me know if you have any questions by commenting below, and like this video if you found it helpful.